If we're going to be a two-planet species, I'm thinking you got to terraform Mars, way in the future. Is it 1,000 years? Is it 1,000,000 years?
Real-life space travel is not Star Trek. We are just simply not evolved for such conditions.
Very unlikely that any one of us is going to have any great-great-great-grandchildren going off to another planet. There is no planet B.
It is irresponsible to present it as a reasonable, realistic response to the mess we have created here on Earth.
Every single thing you already care about is being affected by climate change, and climate solutions benefit us all.
If we are to survive on this planet, the only home any of us will ever know, we need nature.
Our planet cannot be saved unless we leave fossil fuels in the ground where they belong.
This has to end up with renewable, sustainable energy.
The CO2 is already in the atmosphere. Even if we cut emissions to zero tomorrow, that doesn't make the climate problem go away.
The carbon dioxide that we emit into the atmosphere stays there for thousands of years until you do something about taking it out.
There are ways to take carbon out of the atmosphere, conserving, protecting, and restoring ecosystems so they can take up more carbon.
Planting trees is really one of the main pillars of our future, and we need to do that very quickly at a very large scale.
Those trees might absorb those emissions in maybe 20 or 50 years. The emissions are going straight out in the here and the now.
It's happening now. It's not something that's going to happen in the future.
And so we need all of the possible climate change solutions in concert.
Should we consider solo geoengineering?
The type of geoengineering that we're talking about today is solar radiation management.
It represents a human involvement in the natural world that is different from what we've done before, I think, and has real ethical consequences.
But we know we can cool the Earth. What we don't know is what will be side effects from these various efforts.
What would be the full suite of impacts that you would have on the climate, on ecosystems, on human systems?
We need to do research to do that. We need to understand the science behind that.
It will probably take a good 15 to 20 years to do all of the research involved with understanding how big of an effect we could have and also what all of the side effects might be.
We should make sure we do everything we can to have a good future and one that maximizes the happiness of the people.
We humans can save the Earth if we really want to.
While you work to meet the challenge of climate change, I beg of you, don't forget nature.
Our economic model is based on relentless, endless growth and turns a blind eye towards the exploitation of resources and the inevitable creation of waste.
We did see increased ambition, from taxpayer pockets to the richest corporations in the world, so that is progress.
We can put solar panels on every house, we can turn every car into an electric vehicle, but if we don't stop the destruction of our natural world, nothing else will matter.